All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So I'm hearing a lot of different songs coming in. So real quick, for this reading to resonate, you may hear the song Kiss You Through the Phone by Soulja Boy. You may hear the song Peanut Butter and Jelly, Inside Peanut Butter, Outside Jelly, 7 days of the week, 7 different Chevys. Okay, anyways, so music could be a big deal to either you or this person. So I'm going to bring in the energy for this specific reading. Please keep an open mind. This is not a personal reading. Please do not make every part of this reading fit like it's a personal reading. Okay? This is not your personal reading. If you want a personal reading, please find someone you trust. If you trust me, I offer them. They're down below. Everything I offer is in the comment section. Okay. My receiving hand is itching like crazy. So here's the thing. I think you're going to be receiving here coming up. Attention, affection. You're going to be receiving a lot of energy, good and bad. I think it's going to be more good than bad. Okay, let's see. What are you going to be receiving? What are you going to be receiving? What do you need to know? Some of you could have had to take back your life in this lifetime. Some of you could have been born into like very wealthy families where they felt entitled for you to run the family business. But in this lifetime, you could have been encouraged to be brave and to go after what was best for you, which isn't always what's best for your family. That could be for some of you. So some of you could have had to break free from others' expectations or wants when it come to you. This is what I expect of you. This is what I want from you. Now, I do think that there is a certain amount of healthy expectations when it comes to maybe your children, your partner, your friends. But I feel like for a lot of you, there was something you had to break free from. Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of connections coming in here in the near future. A lot of people are going to want to connect with you, okay? These could be people wanting to be your friend. These could be people wanting to talk to you. Let's say you go to the bookstore and you went to the bookstore to be by yourself. You don't want to talk to anyone. Leave me alone. That could be your energy. But you're going to notice that people are like craving connection and that they're going to want it to come from you. So you might be in the energy of, I don't want to talk to nobody today. Well, that's going to be the same day that the coffee barista wants to tell you all about their life. That's also going to be the same day that the bookstore clerk is going to let you know about their grandchildren and how something happened and there was an accident. I see a lot of like connection coming in, but I'm also seeing it coming in a time when you might just be more on the listening end and not really the, oh, you need something from me? Let me give. So a lot of people are going to come towards you here in the near future, not because they want to take from you. Well, they do. I think they want to take your energy. They want to take your time. They're going to want you to listen to their problems. They're going to want like your shoulder to maybe cry on. And for some of you, these are going to be complete strangers. So I feel like your energy here coming up is going to be kind of addictive. So, maybe be careful. Be careful of, I'm going to be honest, if you don't want to talk to people, don't make eye contact with them, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you because I'm seeing a lot of connection. I'm seeing people wanting to give to you. Now, let's get a little more down to the nitty-gritty. Because that's going to be an overall scale. That's going to be the energy you're going to notice coming towards you is people wanting to give to you. Give you their attention, give you their time. Okay, yeah, I need to be in the break room helping so-and-so. I'm not going to helping them. I want to talk to this customer real quick. And you might notice in that 10-minute talk, you guys connect in a way where you've never connected to another Tractor Supply person. It's kind of that energy where you're like, that was random. I learned so much about Stacy at Tractor Supply today. And then you might go to the dollar store and it's going to happen again. And then you're going to go to Walmart and it's going to happen again. And then somebody's going to reach out to you that you ain't talked to in a while. Maybe you ain't talked to them in 2 years. It was a friend. They're not much of a friend anymore, more of an acquaintance. They're going to want your listening ear. I'm definitely seeing a lot of connections coming towards you and you needing to decide whether or not you want to give them time and attention. Now, I want to kind of zone in on one relationship specifically because, again, that's broad. I definitely seeing a lot of people wanting to give to you though, wanting to take your time, take your energy, take your advice. So, you know, this could be a lesson in boundaries. How good are you with boundaries? Where do you lean into your people pleasing? And people pleasing could be something as simple as, let's say you're talking to someone you ain't talked to in forever. You ran into them. You got somewhere to be. You got an appointment. Okay, this is a moment of a boundary. You want to connect to them. Maybe they're even telling you about something that's sad, traumatic, interesting. They spilling that tea. But that could also be a moment for you to set a boundary. Hey, boundary needed. I got places to go. And as much as I'd love to do this conversation, we're going to have to do this another time, another place. I got to go. And for some of you, that could be what's about to take place in your life. Is you kind of recognizing your boundaries and whether or not there's still more to be learned in that department. That's all I want to say. Okay. Now, let me harness one relationship specifically. Okay. So, I see someone coming in that is an option for you. I see this person. This is what I'm going to say. There is someone interested in you, and I feel like this is romantic. Now, here's the thing. You could actually be in a relationship for some of you and someone still be romantically interested in you. You could be single, but I'm going to give you the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting an energy of someone being romantically interested in you. Almost to the point where it's kind of like infatuation. This person feels though that it's love, okay? So this could maybe be a coworker. This could be a neighbor. This could be that random guy or girl that pops up every 6 months. I don't know. But what I'm going to tell you is that this person feels like there's something here. And that the things that are in the way, whether it's other relationships, whether it's your feelings not being the same, there's something in the way and I'm going to get over it, okay? Now, this is what I'm saying. I am saying, you know, this kind of bothers me because I feel like this person feels that you have the same feelings for them, but I'm also getting an energy of you not necessarily acknowledging them. So let me give you an example. An example would be, let's say this is a coworker. This could be the coworker that's infatuated with you to the point where they're changing their schedules to be near you. And you know that. You know, okay, homie's getting a little too, she's liking me a little too much. She's acting like I can't tell, but I can tell. This person, though, feels that the challenge is in the way. We just need to overcome them. Yeah, you've got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but you'll probably break up and we can overcome that challenge. Yeah, we work in the same place together and they say that you can't have relationships in the company, but we can overcome that challenge. This person isn't necessarily questioning if the interest is mutual. This person is questioning, how can we overcome the perceived challenges that I see? Because this is true love and I know it. Now, this person also wants you to fall in love with them, but it's a little bit of like them not letting it happen naturally. I don't know how to explain it. Does that make sense? So if you know someone around you that's giving off this energy, I don't know. For each of you, it's going to be different. If you feel unsafe, though, make sure you're taking the precautions to protect yourself. Yeah, this person feels like if you would just let go of control and spend time with them, you would see what they see. So I'm saying that someone here could actually be extremely interested in you, but in a way where it could it's becoming quite unhealthy. Because again, I'm saying that there's things getting in the way. What are the things getting in the way? Well, somebody could definitely be in another relationship. And I'm saying that person, it's interesting because it's like, I know he's interested in me. I know she's interested in me. Now, Pisces, you could be in a relationship or somebody else could be in a relationship. But one person here it isn't love, it's infatuation. It's infatuation around the fact that that's what I want. That's mine. I deserve that. And what I perceive as blockages, which again could be schedules, could be distance, I'm definitely seeing a relationship being in the way and someone feeling like, well, that's technically not in the way because I know how you feel about me. You're just anchored in that. So there's a very distorted perspective of reality is what I would say. Let me see how you feel. You're saying something for what it is. Yeah, there's something here where you feel, okay. So if you're in a relationship and you know that someone's maybe interested in you, I'm saying that you could have found this out and you could have even decided to withdraw your energy. So I'm definitely seeing a recognition here of someone's infatuated with someone else. Pisces, this could be you or this could be someone infatuated with you. But what I'm seeing is that it's not mutual. But the person who's infatuated, they're feeling like there's obstacles to overcome, that this is nothing more than a blockage. It's going to be fine. And I'm going to say the more that they find out that this isn't working the way that they want it to, it's like if this is someone you're ignoring, they're getting angry. Why are you ignoring me? If this is someone who's realizing, okay, you're not divorcing your partner. Why aren't you divorcing your partner? I thought this was something special, huh? When it isn't really anything special, it's infatuation, it's passion. It's all of the unhealthy emotions that you don't really want in a relationship. It's just, it's very chaotic. And what I'm saying is that whoever it is that's going to recognize, oh, you're infatuated with me. You took our friendship and you now have the hots for me and you think I'm going to leave my husband, my wife. I'm not leaving them. We're nothing more than coworkers. That person's going to start pulling away. And as that person starts pulling away, it's going to make the other person angry. I don't understand why you're pulling away. This is something special. I give you something she don't. I give you something he don't. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I will say this. Please make sure that you are protecting yourself because people like this can be dangerous, okay? And I don't like this reading. I don't know if I'm going to put this out, to be honest with you. Okay. So the person who's infatuated. Okay, yeah, there's some sort of an illusion here. Living on a dream, not seeing something clearly. Okay, so whoever it is that's infatuated, I see that they're not seeing something clearly. So someone here is not leaving a spouse. Someone here had no romantic interest. There's an energy of one person got infatuated, the other person moved on, but they don't want to know that the other person moved on or that the other person's not interested. So they're getting kind of stuck in the infatuation. What does the person who's infatuated need to know? This is a very intriguing reading. That this person needs to overcome some sort of blockage here and make healthier choice. That it's time for them to clean up their act. Okay, what is it that this person that's infatuated need to do when it comes to cleaning up their act? They need to stay in the present moment. And they need to work on their own issues. So somebody here could be infatuated with you because they could be using the infatuation as a reason to not deal with their own trauma, their problems, their unhealed wounds, things of that sort. So again, this could be someone who is not healthy mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And instead of dealing with that, they're taking it and putting all of that on you and becoming quite infatuated with you and the situation. And it's like they're distracting themselves from the true problem, from the true issue. And then they're going to kind of start resenting the situation as a whole because they don't see why you don't see what they see. Does this make sense? Okay, I feel like I'm getting a little confusion. So I definitely see that this isn't going to work out. This isn't love. This is nothing more than a lesson for someone, a lesson around maybe working on their own issues and cleaning up their own act. This could have been someone, again, using you as a distraction and it turned into infatuation. I do see this person yearning for something deeper. Yearning for This could be someone who's yearning for a sense of love, and that could be why they're infatuated, is because they could mistaken the bond that they have with you for love. Again, let's go back and say that this is a coworker. Let's say this is a coworker that you've been nice to, and everybody told you, hey, you need to be careful being nice to them. Have really good boundaries, stay firm, like, come on, babes, watch your back. But you might have trusted this coworker. Maybe you guys built a bond, a friendship, but maybe this coworker caught feelings, and not just caught feelings, they've become infatuated with you. They have started changing their schedule to you. They have started doing things where you're like, okay, this is getting a little weird now. And that's what I'm saying. The person who's become infatuated, the reason they've done that is because they're searching for something. They're searching for love, and they have mistaken the attention you've been giving them or whatever this is for love, instead of handling the issue that they have in their own life. If they're not happy, why are they not happy? It's like they're not doing that. They're now going to get infatuated with you, and they're going to focus on you instead of focusing on what needs to be focused on, which was unhealed wounds, which is love. What is love? And why do you think infatuation is love? Because that is not the truth, and that is not the case. But you have become a distraction, so to speak. And sadly, this person has mistaken the infatuation for love when it's not love. It's mere attention. It's a feeling. It's emotion. It's like this person is finally feeling alive, and you're the one that's doing that to them, and they're mistaking it for love. And to be honest with you, if you're not careful, this could turn bad if this person really isn't mentally healthy. So please make sure you're protecting yourself. I don't know if I'm going to put this out, guys. If I do put this out, I'm going to put a trigger warning on it, because this reading makes me really anxious and really nervous. I will say this isn't going to go anywhere. This is a huge lesson for someone to realize what love is and what love is not. I'm also seeing that the person that's infatuated, so if this is someone you're infatuated with, this person might just kind of be in their time of their life. Like, I'm having the time of my life, babes. I'm having fun. You're infatuated with me. You think you love me, but you don't even know me. Now, this could be someone infatuated with you, and they're infatuated with you, and they think that they're in love with you, but what they don't know is that they don't know the true you. You're at a place in your life where you're having fun, you're curious, you're excited. You might even be hiding your intentions and hiding what you're up to. You're just living life for you right now. And this person could be infatuated and almost obsessed with the mysterious energy and who you are and how much you're changing, not realizing that you're kind of like water. You can't hold on to you right now, especially if they're infatuated with you. And sadly, this person could be mistaking it for love, when in reality, there's a feeling that you're giving them that they've been missing for far too long. And now that they're feeling that again, they want to hold on to it, when that feeling is nothing more than an illusion, okay? It's a fantasy. There really is nothing here. It's just infatuation with who they think you are and the feeling that you give them, the validation that you give them. Now, I do see that this will eventually like crumble, is what I'm saying. And a fresh start will be pursued by both parties. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna leave this here, guys. Have a blessed day.